if we look here on the left-hand side, then Peter, your driver setup, or your 3-wood setup, or wood setup, I suppose, was very much so a narrow stance, which doesn't give you much stability to rotate your body.
Yeah.
Okay. The ball was too far back in your stance.
Mm-hmm.
Shoulders are quite levelled off. Okay. So your right side now was in a position where it can't really rotate.
Yes.
And the feet being very close together meant you didn't have much sort of stability to rotate and move that far. So because of that, your body didn't do as much as it really should do. Now, because your body wasn't going back as far, you get to about here somewhere and your wrists go, oh, we can't go much further.
Yeah.
We'll now complete the backswing with just a bit of a lift of a wrist there and hinge. And all that angle now in the wrist to create that amount of movement, your wrists have to cupped in a certain way, which, as we said, causes the club to aim at the right.
Yeah.
And then the ball goes right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the way you then try and stop that is by trying to swing it left and throw the shoulder at it, all these different things we see, and then we get a variety of shots. So the sequence that we've got to try and build into your kind of setup, which once done, I say, enough times, it'll just become muscle memory, okay? Club down next to the golf ball, feet together. Roughly speaking, we're going to have almost a straight line there from left shoulder to golf club. You're not far away, that's absolutely fine, okay?
Yeah.
Hands are on that red line, pretty much where we want it, okay? Right hand on the thigh, and then we're going to slide it down here. So you can see your shoulders now are tilting, yeah? So now we're creating that.
Yes.
Once your hands are on the right knee there, we keep the shoulders there and we bring the hands on and adjust the grip. And then we put our feet apart, getting a wider base, okay? Now you can see the width of stance there now. Very, very different in terms of width. Yes. And also in terms of ball position, okay? That golf ball now is certainly more towards that left heel. Yes. Okay? So because of that there now, your feeling or your swing thought is going to be that this right shoulder, right hip are going to start rotating out of the way, and you can complete the backswing now. Okay? More with your shoulders turning. I mean, look how much that club now is sort of above your ears, where this one here now is sort of almost resting on your shoulder there. You've made a bigger turn. Your back is more to target, which means you're creating more power. Okay? And then from there, we can just unwind and sort of release the body through. As we said at the start of the lesson, even the short shots, get everything twisting. So now what you'll see on this one here now is I said we hung back on it a little bit. We didn't really twist through as much. We sort of got the rotation, but we sort of hung back on this back foot there, okay? Yeah. Very common as someone who's trying to stop it go to the right. If we stay on the back foot, we just basically pull it left.
Right.
And it kind of worked in that sort of situation, but it curved a bit more than we want, okay? Yeah. But in general terms, that sequence and setup sort of is going to be the main focus. Yeah. Get that club there. That is going to be your biggest, I think, the sort of that shoulder tipping. Once you get that shoulder in the better, and this is again with all clubs, I say, from pitching wedge through the bag, 8, 6, 5, whatever, up to the 3 in the driver. Getting your right hand to go down that right thigh onto the knee, and then keeping that shoulder, because obviously this shoulders need to be this way because one hand is lower than the other one. Yeah. And that's with all clubs.
That's right.
Yeah. Every club, the hands are on the club in a certain way that require a little bit of shoulder tilt. Yeah. Okay. If we have the shoulders level, the right hand just goes forward. Yeah. And when it goes forward, now your shoulders are going too level and pretty much off to the left. There, okay.
I think that's taking you down.
Yeah. And I think if you can do,
you've got something to remember.
You've got a reference point, haven't you? And I think if you can do it in front of a long mirror. Use the mirror as kind of your answer, as opposed to watching in the mirror to trying to see when the mirror's not there. If you're using the mirror as a guide, you take the mirror away on the golf course. You're like, where's my kind of clutch behind my safety blanket? Yeah. If we go right, okay, I'm here, dear, boom, 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 and then think, okay, right, how does that feel? To me, that is a 7 out of 10. And then look up and see how good does it look. What we're looking for, from your point of view, as we said, is almost a straight line there. Yeah. This arm's going to be across there. Ball position forward, and we go different kind of the yellow shoulders, the shoulders tilted, That's kind of what we're looking for in terms of sort of the face-on position there in the mirror, okay? And you can just sort of, do it a few times a day if you can do. Just almost just boom, 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 drill it, boom, look. So again, it's almost to the point where you can't not do it. No. And like I say, once you've done it enough times, it will just.
So you're not actually needed to swing.
No, exactly. No, exactly.
You're just doing the setup.
You just literally stand there and say the club doesn't have to move. Yeah. You can sort of set up. Hand on the club, right thigh down the knee, grip, feet, look up, check, good. reset yourself. Stand up, almost stand up cleanly from where the ball would be, okay?
Yeah.
And then reset down the thigh, hand grip,
yes,
set,
yeah.
look, yeah, good, okay? Okay, jump,
Keep going.
and just, exactly, to
Yeah.
the point where you just almost can't get it wrong, yeah?
Yeah.
And once that muscle memory's been created over enough goes,
Yeah. Yeah.
you'll then just know what it feels like to stand in that position without having to go through all the rigmarole of doing all that, yeah?
That's right.
Make it a lot easier, because then you're not thinking on the golf course after that. You just go, this is how I stand to a golf ball. The same way this is how
Yeah,
I
just walk
sit at
it.
the table eating my dinner. You don't
Yes.
go, right, I've got to be this far after I've got to shuffle myself and then move the side and bring this in. You just go,
Yeah.
plonk yourself down, don't you?
Yeah.
And know where you're going to go. Make
Fine.
sense, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Good stuff, yeah.